now. Let's take a look at other markets now. We see that the market, talking about the crypto space there, is still extreme fear. Right now, we're seeing the market at 24 points over 100. And we see Bitcoin there still struggling to stay above that 19,000 range. Let's look at the market cap there, $928.11 billion. That's talking about the total, the market cap in the total crypto space this morning. You flip over there, we see the market cap is down about 1%, and we see volume traded in the total crypto space about $47.15 billion, and we see Bitcoin dominance sitting at 39.71 when we get the market cap slide there. Move over now to the price of Bitcoin there. We see Bitcoin trading at $19,198 this morning. It's up by 0.28%. We're seeing, some kind of buying pressure in the crypto space from Sunday night there. We see that it's up by 0.28%. Volume traded $23.92 billion. Let's flip over to Ethereum there. We see it's $1,291. That's up by 0.29%. Talking about Ethereum there, and the volume traded in Ethereum, $8.65 billion. We'll move over now to the top odds by market cap. We see it's mostly green on that counter, but just eCash there having that pullback down 1.92%. And we see it's all green across board. XRP starting to go up again after they started that run last month. Let's bring in Olumide Additional now, financial market analyst. Hello, Olumide. Happy Independence.
Yeah. Thanks for the compliment, but it's a parabolic market.
Yeah, quite a parabolic market, Olumide. But how did September perform in your view? Talking about Bitcoin price and the overall market, the cryptos in the crypto space.
Yeah, interestingly, despite the fact we saw bearish sentiments across many assets, we saw that the US dollar and Bitcoin really posted gains in Q3, and that is very interesting, despite the fact that Bitcoin didn't do so much in the last month. And pretty much one would say that Bitcoin is maturing. We could see what's happening in the market. Credit suits, credit default swap going record high on concerns that the bank might be going under. They're also seeing the fact that US stocks and European stocks are also suffering downward pressure. In fact, recent data suggested that more than $60 trillion is already underwater and still might see more sell-off. So crypto market down below $1 trillion mark seems not to be too bad. But we saw some disturbance over the weekend when some users had issues withdrawing from Coinbase, a leading American crypto exchange. And that really put pressure on Bitcoin and other assets. But, 6 hours later, that was solved. Also, Solana's network outrage for the 10th time also caused some panic in the altcoin market, but that also was resolved. So pretty much we can say that Bitcoin and the crypto market is still on the support level.
Yeah, quite an interesting weekend. But what are you expecting for October? Is it going to be October or October?
Yeah, it's very hard to call, but you want to bet against the US dollar and the fact that the US Fed has really highlighted the fact that they're still going to be very aggressive. Also, with reports on what's happening in Russia, Ukraine, and the fact that both parties seem not to be backing down, seeing investors really very concerned. And, we are moving towards festive period, so investors are really more particular about spending on core assets, particularly food and energy. So that's really why we're seeing down pressure in risky assets. And it seems likely that Bitcoin might not be able to break above $30,000 this quarter, except we see laxity from regulators and more adoption in unknown markets, particularly in China.
Right, I guess the macro headwinds are still there. Let's see how Bitcoin actually performs this month. Thank you so much, Olumide Additional, financial market analyst.
Thank you.
All right, so flip it over now to the top gainers. We see reserve rights there topping the counter up about 6.35%. So it's quite a lean gainers counter we're seeing there. Single digits gains with MakerDAO, they're up 3.63%. And PancakeSwap, this has been on a run since last month there. Talking about the token for the decentralized exchange. Talk about PancakeSwap. There's $4.60, up 2.12%. We see BNX there up 1.28%. Flip over to the losers counter there. We see Chile's token there. That's the fan tokens. Topping that counter is down about 10.64%. Some traders are looking towards the World Cup to see if this is going to have some kind of rally, since it's a fan token platform. We see XRP there down 7.49% in 24 hours, and ApeCoin there down about 5.41%. So it's still quite a bearish market we're seeing for the first trading day this week. Well, that's the way the market is looking today for the crypto space and most of the markets.